Hello and welcome to our last class in the 6-week series of Barre. So today we're going to be using 2 weights as part of our warm-up and also to kind of get the upper body feeling nice and strong. And then we're actually not going to use a bar for today's class, but we are going to be doing some bar exercises. This is going to challenge your core strength, it's going to challenge your balance. We're not going to be doing it with the weight, so it's going to be quite lower body focused. And then we're going to do a little bit of work on the mat. So when you're ready, grab a hold of a weight in each hand, drop the shoulders down and away from the ears, and we're going to start off here with a side bend into the centre, take a front raise and lower. Side, centre, lift and drop. And just noticing here guys, your weights are going no higher than your shoulders. As you bring them up, palms are facing into one another, and then from here we can add on a little heel raise, testing that balance. Lengthening out through the spine and through the side of the body as we do this one. So as you start to add on that heel rise, you're going to have to take your weight with you. Don't be tempted to sit back into the heels. Switch those abdominals on right from the get-go. Couple more here. And last one, hold the weights here in front of you, lower the heels. We're going to draw one elbow back, and then we're going to lift the arms all the way above the head. So we're taking an upper body twist, rotating here through the spine, trying to keep those arms nice and long in front of you. We want to really get the arms fired up in this first part of the class so that we can get into the lower half of the body in our main section. So be really disciplined with yourself here. Try not to swing through the body. Keeping those hands at shoulder height. Keep the hips as well facing the same way, so we're not opening up with the arms as we twist. Couple more here. And last one. Bring the arms all the way up, palms face forward this time. We're going to take a nice big circle and we're going to step one leg back. I'm just going to come this way to show you. I'm going to go right leg first. So we are going to take a bicep curl, release, tap the foot in, arms come to the side. So that combo is step back, lunge, and tap. Step back, curl and lunge. So the back knee here, just hovering off the floor, your heel's going to stay lifted the whole time. No swinging of the elbows, palms facing forwards as you open the weights up to the side here. We have 4 more here. 3, 2. Stay low here on the last one. Just pulse it out here. Weights coming into the shoulder and then just stopping halfway. Little bounces in that lunge. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the weights down. We're going to open up into a plie, stretch the legs, weights come away, take a plie, back to the lunge. A little bit quicker that combo. Plie, stretch, in, lunge. Plie, stretch, dropping the hips down into the center. Lovely little hip stretch here before we stretch the legs. Keeping the chest nice and open. We have the 3, 2, and last one here. Holding your lunge, bring the weights in to face one another. We're going to extend the back leg and extend the arms. So you've got 2 counts to bend down, 2, extend, body over. Now if you can, lift the back leg off the floor. If you're feeling a little bit too wobbly, keep contact with the toes on the floor. If you are taking that back leg off, hinge the body up and over the leg. Keep the supporting leg bent, yeah? You've got 2 more and we're going to pulse the arms up to the ceiling. Back leg on or off here. Lift the arms, keep them long. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, shake out those shoulders. Ready to go from the top. Feet in parallel, take a side bend. Center, front raise here. Lift up and out of the waist. Mobilising that spine. So this is our warm-up, guys, that we are embracing a little bit of the burn before we get into those legs. When you're ready, adding on a heel raise here. Take the weight with you. One more on each side. And hold the front raise, lower the heel. We take a twist and reach, arms lift and lower. It helps as well here, guys, to have a nice soft bend in the knees, and that way you've got more control of the hips. You're not going to be tempted to suddenly open up. We want to isolate this rotation to the upper body so the hips stay nice and still. You have 3 more here. For 2. Last one. Lift the arms up. Circle them all the way down. We're going to step the left leg back this time. We take a lunge and curl. Tap. Bring the arms out to the side. Lunge and release. As the foot comes in, arms are coming out. Elbows lifted here, palms facing forwards. Getting nice and low into those lunges. We have got quite a few lunges coming up, guys, so I'm just getting those legs ready. You've got 2 more here. Stay low in this last one. Just pulse it out with the arms as well. In and release. In and drop. The 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low on the 1. We open out to plie. Stretch, arms away, into the plie, into the lunge. A little quicker. Out, stretch, in and lunge. Going out. Shoulders down and away here. Palms stay up to the ceiling. You're going to feel this one in the hips, also in those biceps here as we bring the weights up and away from us. We have for 3, for 2. Last one here, hold the lunge, weights face each other. We're going to go into our arm extensions, extend the back leg as we do this, with or without that hinge and lift of that leg off of the floor. 2 counts. 1, 2, and an extra little lift of those arms as we come up and over. If you're wobbling here, guys, just keep the back foot on the floor. Make sure as well you've got a nice soft bend in your supporting leg. We have 3 here. For 2. Holding the 1 here, long arms here, back leg on or off. Lift the arms up, down, and up, and up. The 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Amazing, guys. So we're gonna lose our weight so that we can really focus on getting nice and low into the legs. So we're going to bring our feet into a parallel, hands are coming into a prayer. We're going to start off with some squats. So you have 2 counts here to put the weight into the heels, hips back, 2 counts up. So we come down, 2 and the 2. Tucking the tailbone under, a little bit of pressure into those hands to wake up the back of the body so that when we start to add in some more arms, our back is going to be ready to go. So you can stick with this if you want, yeah? 2 counts down, 2 counts up, or we can speed it up, single count, add a reach, take a prayer, and up. Just come in slightly side on here, guys, just to show you, and making sure we're going for this diagonal line with our reach, yeah? So you've got fingertips, shoulders, and hips all in line here. Drop, reach, in, and up. Getting nice and low into our squats here. And those glutes fired up. We have for 3, reach, in, and the 2. You are going to hold the 1 here, yeah? So option here is to keep the hands in a prayer, or option 2, reach the hands out, and we're just going to take a little pedal here off the heels. So we're lifting 1 heel up and change, and change. And try not to come up too much in the body here, so trying to stay nice and low, just those heels lifting, 1 at a time. Change, change, and change. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the right heel lifted, bring the hands into a prayer. We're gonna pulse it out here for 3 counts, coming up to straight legs. Ready to go here, we pulse. 3, 2, 1, heel down, lift up for 3, 2, 1, and so just keeping that heel lifted, right, so we stretch the legs. Option here, long arms, 3, 2, 1, and up to 3, 2. We're gonna pulse it at the bottom for 7 this time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low here, guys. Pulsing it out. Either keep that heel lifted, either hands into the chest. Option here, both heels lifted for our finisher. Finisher in the squat. Not done just yet. Little pulses here for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it starts to come up. Well done, guys. Just take a little breather. Oh, you might be starting to feel it in the back as well as the legs here. Ready to go on to our next section. So we're still going to be using that same leg. We are going to be adding on some leg lifts here. So we can start off here with the hands on the hips and then we can add on the arms. See how we go. So you've got one leg extended, the other leg's going to be bent. We have a lift of the leg, lower, take a lunge and point. Lift, lower, lunge, point. The arms are just going to do the same thing. So we lift, up, open, coming into the lunge. Your knee needs to stay facing the same way as the other knee, so not lifting up through the ceiling. Think about squeezing into that glute. Drop the back knee nice and low. We have 5 here. For 4. 3. 2. Nearly there. Last one, hold the toe to the side. We're going to lift that foot up. We pulse for 3, 2, 1 to the tap. And again, 3, 2, 1, tap. 3, 2. So we are really testing our balance here, guys. Remember that leg doesn't have to be high. Keep those hips nice and level. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Light tap of the toe. 2, 1. You have 4 more sets. 2, 1. For 3, 2, 1. Last 2 here. Last one. We're getting down into our lunge here. Coming into the lunge. Let's start off hands on the hips. You have a triple pulse in your lunge. 3, 2, 1. Open it out to a plie. And again. 3, 2, 1. Staying low. If you can here, adding on those arms. And open. 3, 2, 1. So I only really add on the arms here just to kind of help us with our coordination. We tend to be doing the same kind of thing as the arms. And it also keeps the upper body working. Helps with our posture, as well as everything else. We have 3 more sets here. And for 2, 2, 1. Last set here. 2, 2, 1. Hold it here. Stay low in your plie, guys. I know it's burning. Our arms are going to come in, out, out. Pulsing out through the legs here. Out and out. Now your next option here is to lose the pulse, but we add one heel, then the other heel, lower, lower. So we're staying still through the body, just lifting and lowering the heels, isolating the arms, elbows lifted. This is our last little bit, guys. We've got a lift up and down in our plie, and then we're on the other side. Keep breathing. You've got 2 more sets here. Last full set. We're going to keep the arms in, heels on or off the floor. You are coming up here for 3, 2, 1. Drop down. 3, 2, 1. Press the knees out to the side. Just get to the top on the 1 here. Up and drop. 3, 2, 1. If your heels are starting to have a little quiver, then you're in the right place. If they're not shaking just yet, get yourself a little bit lower. 2, 1, and drop. We have 4 more sets. And then we're done in 3, in 2, 2, 1. Last full set here. 3, 2. Stay low here, guys. Last push. Literally pushing the hands away from each other. Squeeze the knees back. Your option is to bring the heels onto the floor. Press and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Oh my God, that was tough. I don't know about you guys, but I am sweaty. Oh, have some water if you've got some. Ready to do it all again on the other side. So even though we're not working with the bar, we're still working unilaterally, because you might feel a little bit kind of right leg heavy after that. So ready to go on the other side, starting off here with the hands into a prayer, feet together. You've got 2 counts to send the hips back, 2 counts to come up. Weight into the heels, upper body lifted. Your thumbs can just be kind of in towards your sternum here. Just be wary here of your eye line. Make sure you're not dropping it down to the floor. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Either stay with this, guys, or we're going to speed it up and add a reach of the hands. So we drop, reach, in, squeeze. Drop, reach, in, and you're going to start to feel that upper body working. You've got 6 more like this, and then we are going to stay low. In 4, reach, in, and in 3, 2. Last one here, hands into the chest, alternate heels, lift and lift. Option here, reach out those hands, try to keep the hips where they are. It does help, I think, if you're in this diagonal reach, to think lengthen. Reach all the way up with the fingertips. Reach for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel lifted. Take the hands into the chest. We pulse it out for 3, 2, 1, and back again. 3, 2, 1. If you want, arm extension here, and open up. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. How are we doing? We're gonna pulse it down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one here. Pulsing it out. If you can, other heel lifted. We can start off in a prayer, and then we can add a reach out of the arms. Pulses to finish here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Oh, roll the shoulders back and away. I think when we lose the weight, you sometimes get that cardio hit because you're really working deep into the leg. So, I'm out of breath. We're going to bring hands onto the hips to start off with. Extending the left leg out to the side. Our combination here is lift, lower, lunge, tap. Lift, lower. And your leg lift here, guys, is more of a squeeze. That's why the foot lifts off. With the arms, if you want. lift and lower, and then coming in for your lunge. Make sure your standing leg stays bent the whole time. You really want to make those quads work. Up, down, drop, and point. Lift, lower. Keep it going. Here we have the 4 sets. For 3, 2, hold the 1 here. We're going to lift and squeeze it up for 3, 2, 1, and tap. 3, 2, 1. Right at the top of those toes. Squeezing right into that glute. 4 more sets. 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. 3, 2, 1. And tap. Hands onto the hips into your lunge. We pulse it here for 3, 2. Open up to a plie here. 3, 2, 1. And out with the arms. 3, 2, 1. Open it here for 3, 2, 1. And out. Dropping down into that plie. Press the knees out to the side. Getting nice and low. It's a real quad burner here. Oh, I can feel all my hair sticking to my back sweat. So glamorous, isn't it, Barre? Just got to embrace the sweat, embrace the shakes. And just keep going. 2 more sets here. 3, 2, 1. And out. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Stay low in the plie. Arms in, out, out. Option 1. We are pulsing it out here. Option 2. Lift, lift, lower and lower. So it kind of looks like we're doing less as we add on that heel rather than that pulse. But the isolation of this movement and the less movement is actually going to make this one harder. So choose your poison. You can always come back and do this class if you're feeling like you want to go a little bit easier today and then ramp it up another time. It's there when you need it. We've just got a couple more of these sets. And then we're going to keep the arms in, heels on or off. 3 counts. Up, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Just coming to the side here to remind you to keep pressing that knee out to the side. 3, 2, 1. And drop. 3, 2, 1. And drop. We have 4 sets here. Get nice and low in that plie. Last 2. Last full set, then we are going to stay low. Bring the arms out to the side, press and wrap the knee back. Heels once again on or off the floor. We're nearly done. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And breathe. Well done, guys. Not done just yet. We're going to do a really quick little mat section just to finish off. So coming down to the floor, we're going to do a little bit of legs here. We're coming onto the elbows, onto the knees. We're going to extend our left leg away from us here. You have 2 counts here to lift the leg up for 2, lower down for 2, lifting up, 2 and down. Really taking your time here to feel the extension through the hip. Squeeze that glute. Coming up and lower. Last one slow, and then we're going to go single time with the lifts. We lift up and down, lift and lower. Squeeze that glute here. You have for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold the 1. Ready to go into rainbow taps. Cross the foot towards the other leg. Lift it up to the center. Carry it out to the side and lift up. So here we have cross, lift, side, lift. So we're making a nice little rainbow shape here, working the inner and outer thighs. Ooh. Working those glutes. How are we? Sometimes coming down to the mat feels like a bit of a relief, but I think in this instance, you just got to keep breathing, keep on powering through. The last bar class is always going to be a challenging one. Last set here, holding the leg lifted here. Pulse it up, and for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees together. Oh, take a breather. Oh, in your child's pose here. And then before we go over to the other side, we're going to do a little press up plank combination. So I'll just show you your options. Option 1 here, we are in a box position here, so knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, and hands are slightly wider here than your shoulders. We bend the elbows, nose taps in between the hands. We step one foot into plank, other foot into plank, knee down, knee down. Step back, in. Option 2, hands going to come slightly further away from you. You're in a half plank here, hands wider than the shoulders. Take a press, curl the toes, lift the knees. So we are going straight into that plank. Try not to lift the knees up too high. Drop weight into the heels. You're trying to aim to do a full press up. This is a really good prep exercise here because this is going to strengthen our abdominals, biceps, shoulders, chest. Working so many muscles in our press up here. Just be careful not to hike the hips up. We have for 4 more. For 3, 2, and last one. Oh, little breather. Reach the hand forward. Coming onto side body here. Oh, we are going to go into a underneath leg lift with a hip lift. We reach the arm up and over the head. We're going to tap the leg, lower, lift the hips, and down. So foot's flexed, just to ease you up into our half plank. Tap, lower, hips lift, and lower with control here. We have 4 more. Strengthening our underneath side, a little bit more inner thighs as well. Last 2. Keep the underneath leg lifted. Hand is just going to hover just above the knee, and we're just squeezing the underneath leg to the hand. Squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, okay guys, we are nearly there. We just need to do our second side. So we are going to start off with elbows, right leg extended, on one knee, 2 counts. So lift that leg up, for 2, lower down, for 2, lift, in and away, slowly, tap down. Extending out in that leg all the way to the tips of the toes, head and neck stay long. Give that glute a good squeeze. Last 2 slow, and then we're just speed it up. Single count. A little bit quicker here. Lift and down. Lift and lower. We have 6 more to the hold, and we're in our rainbow taps. In 4, 3, 2, hold it up, stop here in a 1. We cross, tap, lift, side, lift. Abdominals going to work hard in this one as well to not let that foot come crashing down to the floor yet. Should be able to hear the toe tap. If you hear it make a big clomping noise, then quieten it down. Control the movements, make sure we're not just swinging and plopping that foot down. Squeezing the inner thighs in here. For 3, 2, last one. Hold that leg up, we pulse and squeeze, and squeeze, and lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, reach the hands forward, lower the head down, get your breath back. Ready to do our press ups here, options again. We have our box, press, here, step back, back, in, or hands away from us, take the hips with you. Let's go for it here, guys. Press up with the knee lifts, or your box. Your elbows here are going around 45 degrees out to the side, yeah? So imagine, they call it, I think, the shopping bag angle. So this, rather than this distance with the arm, if that makes sense. Your hands here, fingers are facing forwards. We have the 4 more. 3, 2, and very last one. Sit yourself onto the knees. Lift the palms up. Coming into side lying. You know what to do. Underneath leg long, top leg bent. Reach the arm up and over the head. Side bend. Leg lift. We can flex that foot here. And then we can add our side plank. Lift and lower. Coming down, lift and lower. Reaching out the underneath side. Weight into that underneath heel here to lift you up. Lowering down with control. We have the 5 more here. 4, 3, very last one. Keep the underneath leg lifted. Little pulses up to the fingertips here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring yourself into a seated position here, guys. We're going to extend one leg away from us. We're just going to do a really short stretch to finish off. So you can place one hand on the heel here. We inhale to prepare. On the exhale, reach down to the leg. Inhale, circle back. Lengthening through the hamstring, stretching out the hips, and lengthening out the lower back as well as we do this one. And last one. Just take that foot that's bent in towards you, cross it over, hug the leg in, option to tuck underneath the leg on the floor, just to stretch out the glutes before we go over to the other side. Just let the breath settle. Have a sense of calm here to finish off the class. And then other side, other leg long, other hand on the leg. Inhale and then exhale to reach. Inhale, circle. Impetus of the arm here to get a little bit lower down the leg. Last 2. And last one. Cross that leg over, hug it in towards you. Either stay here or tuck the underneath leg. Oh, sitting up nice and tall. And last breath in. And release. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you want to see more of. Any feedback is always great to hear. Have a fabulous rest of your day or rest of your evening, whenever you're practicing, and I will see you soon.